police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
Raiders versus Steelers. Man.
What up, love?
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to the Raider Nation. That is right. We are in the building once again. That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building. This is Raider Twuan Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, we got a few things to talk about. Obviously, you guys seen the title. You know what I'm saying? Raiders versus Steelers. The good. Yes, there's some good, ladies and gentlemen. But also, you know, we got to talk about what we talk about. And because we got to do that, when there's always some good, you know, there's always some bad. There's a balance, right? So this live, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and whatever else is in between. In regards to the Raiders, that is right. Shout out to everybody that is coming in, everybody that is flowing in. I know my mods are in the building. You know, make sure you guys are sharing this out. Please do that for your boy. And I was on that screen. Yes, sir. Got the ticker going across. If you need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twuan. It's right there. Hit me up on IG at Twuan, TWUAN. Again, I say this all the time, and I really mean it. Your business is between me, you, and the Lord. After you tell me what's going on with you, that's where it stays. You know what I'm saying? It stays between me, you, and the Lord. So you don't have to worry about me putting your business out there in the street. If you are in the chat and you want to get that IG, also what you can do is you can put exclamation point, pray. Type exclamation point, pray in the chat, and the link will pop up, and then you will get that link. It's not only just for prayer, ladies and gentlemen. It's also for if you just need someone to talk to, someone to bounce some ideas off of. I'm here for all of that. Again, you can also use that same IG as I pay these bills. You can use that same IG to send me an Ask Twuan. You can do it in the chat, or you can send it to me on IG, but make sure you put exclamation point, Ask Twuan. And then what I will do is I will answer that specific question in a video. If you guys have not checked out my most recent video of who ate the brown crackers, go ahead and check that out. I dropped that late last night. So your boy is being active. Your boy is getting out there. And if you guys can, you know what I'm saying, the way that you guys can help support this channel is by sharing this to your platforms and all your ways of sharing this channel. I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to give you guys as much information and as much content as possible. So definitely show me some love by doing the things that are free, right? You can subscribe, share and click the like button. Why? Because I like you. Okay. Also, as you guys see rolling across the screen, there's also ways that you can financially support the channel. This channel is very small, and this channel is growing. And there's a whole lot of materials that I'm still trying to get together. So if you can be a blessing to me financially, it will be going back to you. The money that I'm using for that money that I'm getting off of this channel is going to go back into the channel and for you guys. So definitely going across the screen are ways that you can financially support the channel. And then also the most important one to me, and one that's very dear to my heart, Raider Twuan, the channel. Yes, of course, I'm Raider Twuan, but the channel name, Raider Twuan, is an advocate for being an organ donor. And there's a few ways that you can get that information. You can put it in the chat, !DON, Don, DON, and then the link shall pop up, and that'll give you the information on being an organ donor. And all my videos, outside of my shorts, outside of the short videos, all my videos and lives will always have the link down in the description. So definitely hit me up. Even if you want to hit me up on IG and ask those questions, I can send it to you personally. But definitely I ask that you be a donor. Now and I'm probably gonna have to do a live on that, but there's two different ways of actually being a donor. You can be a living donor, like you can be still alive and donate. And then the other way is when you die, then your organs can go to those that are in need. So definitely reach out to me if you guys have any personal questions, if you want to talk about it before you make any, decisions or whatever the situation may be. Hit me up, and I'm an open book when it comes to that, even with the situations that are going on with me. And I think I paid all the bills. I think I paid the bills. But I hope you guys had a good day. I hope things are going well. I know this is a lunchtime schedule. I don't know who's available around this time, but I'm available for you around this time. And if you're catching the replay, thanks for catching the replay. Thanks for watching it. It all works. And like I say all the time, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and click the like button, because I like you. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, look at me. Look, I forget all the time, but I ain't gonna forget this time. Look, I gotta give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. Hey, get the brown crackers flowing in the chat. Quit playing with your boy. Get the brown crackers flowing, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it over here. Get the brown crackers flowing. Get the brown crackers flowing. Yes, sir. Yes to the sir. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's Raider Roll Call. You know what time it is. It's Raider Roll. My name is Twuan. Yeah, it's Raider Roll Call. Hey, look, Raider Roll Call. I shout out everybody in the nation. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you're listening, the way you can get on the roll is put your name down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So you can get on the roll. Get on the roll call. And who is my first? You know what I'm saying? Who's the A1 to the day one? Look, NorCal Raider Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my mods, one of my guys, Jesse. Good blessings to you. Hope all is well. Navy vet. Thanks for coming in, man. Blessings to you. Salute. D Menace. D Menace is actually, ladies and gentlemen, he is actually my top chatter in my lives. So if you want to be you know what I'm saying, if you want to knock D Menace off of his crown, you gotta be active in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna figure out something I'm gonna do for the top chatter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Check out who's the top chatter. And right now, D Menace is my top chatter. Milk a Beezy, like cereal. It used to be like that, but you know what I'm saying? He's just Milk a Beezy. Good to see you, man. Shout out to you. Blessings to you. Salute my guy. Nightbot is doing her job, telling you guys to go ahead and subscribe. Quit playing with yourself, y'all. Subscribe. Tubby Chili, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Blessings to you. Hope all is well. D Menace is doing his Thug Thizzle, getting all the links out there for you guys. If you guys are interested in being an organ donor, that is how you can do it, and it's in the chat. So definitely just go ahead and take a look at it. Check it out, y'all. Yes Sir Outdoors again. I don't plug that too much on this channel, but Yes Sir Outdoors is an outdoor fishing channel. Definitely go over there, show some love, and subscribe. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. D Menace knows what's up. Get them brown crackers flowing. Who else is in here? Ladies and gentlemen, the boss with the sauce, Alfredo. Good to see you, my guy. Blessings to you. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Raider Nation, Jason. Good to see you, my guy. Good to see you, my guy. Blessings to you. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It is all good. It is all good. We definitely go catch up. We're gonna definitely catch up. And I'm actually gonna get you one time to you know, come over here as a special guest for sure. If you guys have not checked out Raider Nation Jason, he has a really good channel. And yeah, quit playing with yourself. Go check out my guy. Go check out my guy. And I think that's it, you guys. I think that's it. I know some people are still going to be flowing in. People still going to be moving and grooving, you know. But we got to talk about, you know, some things. And I want you guys know how I get down. You guys know how I get down. You know, you guys talk to me, I talk back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you guys going to talk to me, I'm going to talk right back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got any questions, you know what I'm saying, any thoughts, if you want something to be on Ask Twuan, like you want me to do a whole nother video just on that question, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? So definitely get that going. And we'll get it active, y'all. Let me go back up and see if there was any questions or if y'all was just saluting each other. Okay, salute. Yeah, I want to make sure I answer all your guys' questions. You know what I'm saying? All you guys want to say. You know, we're talking about the Raiders versus Steelers Sunday Night Football. Hey, people need to quit playing with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to pop no collar because I ain't got no collar. But look, I was getting grilled. You know what I'm saying? I was getting killed for everything I was saying. Oh, Twuan, you being negative. Oh, Twuan, you ain't. I had somebody, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all, because I know y'all ride and die for your boy. But like, I had some people telling me that I was a Chiefs fan. And I was like, what? Like, are you serious? Like those is, look, ladies and gentlemen, you don't tell you don't tell a Raider fan that he's a opponent's fan. Don't do that. Don't ever challenge, you know what I'm saying, somebody's Raider fandom. Okay? Don't do it. Those are fight words. That's like talking about somebody's mom. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it. Okay? So that individual knows who he is, and you know, we can have a discussion later on, but for me to say what I said, because that's what I do. That's why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am a Raiders fan, but my job, I believe, and this is just for me on my channel. Everybody else on their channel does whatever they want to do. But here, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna call it the way I see it, good and bad. And if it sounds bad, look, that's just where it's at. Okay. I feel like that's my calling. That's my job, to be like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, be ready for week 5. Just prepare your minds for it, because I don't want your minds blown when X, Y, and Z happens. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's my job. So when I come on here, when you see my face on this screen, and I'm up here, you know what I'm saying, I do my little bounce, and I got my hands up and all that. You see my little mannerisms and stuff like that. I feel like my job is that. My job is to come on here, tell you what I see. And so far, I've been like Alfredo said. Okay. Go back and watch my videos. Go watch my videos. Go ahead and watch my lives. You know what I'm saying? 2-for-1 Nation podcast. Shout out to my boy Eric. We will be live on Thursday. That is our plug. Let me go ahead and plug that right now for you guys. Let me show y'all the graphic, because you know what I'm saying, that's how we do it around here. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-for-1 Nation podcast. We will be live on Thursday. We will be live on Thursday. Okay. So definitely come check us out. 2-for-1 Nation podcast on Thursday. Stay tuned. We will be simulcasting on my channel and also the SC Experience. Okay. But like I said, that's my job. I feel like that is my purpose. That is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that's why you guys come and check me out, because of, you know, the information and you know what I'm saying, what I'm putting out there for you guys. I do my best. You know what I'm saying? I do my work. Now, can I, now, am I the guru? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Am I going to get everything right? No. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have all the answers, but I do my work, and I do my best with what I got, and you know what I'm saying, what I know. So but yeah, I was getting grilled and killed on my takes, and for it to come out right. Now, am I happy that I was right? Yeah, no, right? You know, I'm glad that I have the mental capacity to break down things and say, hey, this is what may happen, and it, you know what I'm saying? But as a Raider fan, I don't want this stuff to be happening. You know, I expected us at this point to be 2-1. I thought we were going to lose against the Bills. Now, and I'm saying that in the sense of if I was going to put some money down, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't play with the money, right? So if I was going to put money down, that's how I would play it. We were going to beat the Broncos, we were going to lose to the Bills, and then we were going to beat the Steelers. And to be honest with you, I think, you know, out of the losses, I think as much as we got blown out by the Bills, I think the Steelers was a harder loss. It was a harder loss. And you guys let me know in the chat. Give me a 0 if you thought the Bills was a harder loss, and give me a 1 if you thought that the Steelers was a harder loss. Which one was a harder loss? Give me a 0 on the Bills, or a 1 if you think it was the Steelers. As you guys are putting that in, I'm going to look at what you guys got in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen, dog. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys, Jason. I try my best to let my yeses be my yeses and my nos be my nos. Now, there were, you know, sometimes there's some situations, but I even in those, I still try to make it up to those. Okay. That's why, you know, I'm the one that has tagged the phrase, you know, I don't pause, I press play. You know what I'm saying? That goes to that saying. It goes to the things that come out my mouth is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? What I say. Now, if I offend somebody on what I do say, then I am man enough to say, hey, I'm sorry. But, you know, I don't do that back and forth, pause, play, you know, pause. Like I don't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? I rather what comes out my mouth, and no disrespect to anybody else, but I try my best to allow, you know, try to make sure that what comes out my mouth is correct. And yeah, that's just how I am. Nickel Beasley said Jimmy G isn't seeing the field. Watch the tape. Guys are getting out open. Yep. And that was one of the things, Milk, I had an issue with, because I was hearing and this, you know, some of the content creators were saying this, you know, that Jimmy G is going through progression. And I said it last night on Dirty's, you know, Dirty, you know, Life of the Nation. If you guys have not, go check him out. Go subscribe to him. He's a real good guy, real good content. I said this. I said, if Jimmy G is going through progression, and I said I don't understand it. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't know the exact way I said it last night. Because again, when I talk, I just let it flow. But I said I don't get how a quarterback can say, or we can say that a quarterback is going through progression if wide receivers are open. And there's certain situations, and going back, you know, because some of us do look at tape and some of us look at the game more than once. There was a few times where Jimmy was throwing into double coverage and then going back and seeing that Renfro was wide open, or, you know, and I hate to just say Renfro, but that's an eyesore in certain situations. And I'm coming to the conclusion that Jimmy G ain't going through any progression, because there's no way that you're scanning the field, you know what I'm saying, and progression means, okay, 1, he ain't open. Okay. 2, that might be open. 3, let me go back to 2, right? Like, he's not doing that. Because if he was, then he would be hitting these wide receivers open. Unless, and this is the other thing, unless Jimmy G knows that he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, okay, and I'll use this as an example. You know how you go to the club or you go to a party and you see a bad one, you know what I'm saying? However you like it, because you know I like Shirley, and shout out to Shirley, love you, Shirley. But you know, you see a bad one, right? But you know, you just know that you can't approach her. Why? Because you just added her league. You just added her league. And I don't know. Excuse me, my eyes is bugging. I don't know if he doesn't make certain throws because he knows that he can't make that throw. I hope that's not the case. I hope he's not saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, Wilkerson is 40 yards deep and I ain't going to be able to hit him. I really hope that ain't the case. But him not hitting these wide open receivers and throwing into double and triple coverage, that ain't the business. That is not the business, and we don't need to be expecting that from a veteran quarterback. A quarterback that this coach has identified as his guy. Navy said, put AOC in. Let the young one run. Now, to be honest with you, as I get some more brown crackers, to be honest with you, I don't mind it right now if Jimmy G's going through this concussion protocol. But is it going to happen? No. We are going to see Mr. Hoyer under center. If Jimmy don't check off all these boxes in concussion protocol. And I'm okay with bringing AOC out if it's by default. You know what I'm saying? If it's by injury Okay, let's bring him out. But I'm still on the same note that AOC needs to have a situation of development. You know, let him progress behind the scenes before the bullets really start flying for him. You know what I'm saying? Him as a rookie quarterback, you know what I'm saying, at that position, as a rookie quarterback, there's a lot of things that are, you know what I'm saying, wide-eyed for him. So I want him to get all that out of his system before it gets really flying for him. Yeah. You guys remember hashtag Ask Twuan. You know what I'm saying? Submit your questions, your ideas, your thoughts. And I will do a video. Cool Kev, good to see you. $2. $2. Who else? Who else? Raphael, good to see you. Hope all is well. Blessings to you. I'm gonna leave this up here, and we all gonna read it together. I admit I was wrong. I try to stand for this regime, McDaniels and company. But I'm a realist. Yep. Things have to get better. And you know what? And I say this, Jason. That's all I've been saying. You know, I said that last night. I've been saying that all kind of since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If you watch, you know, my takes and everything else, it gotta be better. It has to be better. Especially if we are in a situation where you know, my eyesights are playoffs and Super Bowl. Those are my eyesights. And the reason why I say playoffs and not just straight Super Bowl is because I know that when you get to the playoffs, first of all, it's a whole new season. And second of all, playoffs, if you get a chance to get to the playoffs, you know, it's a new season, but you're also in a position where anybody has a chance to make it. You know what I'm saying? And whether you're a wild card or whether, you know what I'm saying, wherever you land in that playoff bracket, everybody has a chance. You know what I'm saying? Injury plays a factor in, you know what I'm saying, at that time. You know, teams are, you know, that's why they say, you know, it's important to be trending a little bit before the end of the season, because that kind of lets you get that run into the postseason. You know, all of that. So my eyesights are, hey, get to the dance. And then when you get to the dance, hey, let's boogie. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. Those are my eyesights. Those are my goals for this team. So when this team does not get there, when this team does not add up to that, I'm calling for better. You know, some people say I might be a little too hard on this team, but I'm sorry. It's the reality. We got to play better if we ever want to get over the hump of winning a play. Because the way that we playing right now, I'll let y'all answer that. I'll let y'all complete that sentence. Hey, blessings to you, Ralph. Good to see you. Get that money, dog. I'm reading your guys' chats. Hey, Jason. Hey, are you got time, dog? You got time? I'll shoot it to you right now. I know people be in and out. Let me know if you available. Yeah, you know, and that's the other thing. You know, that is the, you know, that is the standard, right? Just on the first thing you said, Jason, is this? It's supposed to be a step forward. Everybody was saying that our last quarterback was the problem. Everybody was saying that our coaches ain't got their guys. You know what I'm saying? And we were making excuses for the lack of execution, et cetera, right? For us to see this, you know, there was a song. Shout out to, you know, rest in peace, Tupac. There was a song called From Digital Underground. Some of y'all may not know this. Some of y'all may know this. Y'all might be too young for Digital Underground. But there was a song called, and the words were all around the world, same song. We singing the same song. Same results. When, like Jason, and I agree with him, this year was supposed to be a step forward. We will wait. But you know what? And this is, and I said this too. I feel like I'm a broken record, but I'm consistent. You know, people want to reserve judgment, and that's fine. You do what you do. But when these other teams are off the ground running, not making excuses for what they got and what they don't got, I got an issue. We did this last year. We waited a whole 4 weeks to figure out our offensive who was going to start on our offensive line. Now we waiting a whole another 4 weeks for what? You know what I'm saying? And that's, again, you guys know I do my take. I do how I say how I feel. You guys can have your own judgments, make your own assessments, even on the things I say. You know what I'm saying? That I'm good with that. But why can't we be like these other teams? Why can't we just be off the ground running week 1? Why do we gotta wait for veterans? I would understand, and I said this a couple of years back about the Jags. Because the Jags, the way that their team is built, they have a whole bunch of rookies, bunch of young guys. And that takes time. That takes time. You got, and that's where I make my stand on, you know, you got to let rookies be a rookie. You know, and that's the other reason why I'm especially if Aiden O'Connell is supposed to be our future starting quarterback, if that's what we're doing, right? A rookie has to be a rookie. And that you give time to. But I can't give time to a vet. Someone that's supposed to know what they're supposed to be doing. Someone that's supposed to swear up and down that they know this playbook. That's been in this system. And I'm not just talking about the quarterback. I'm talking about offensive line. I'm talking about D-line. I'm talking about linebacker. I don't got time for vets. And I hate that we're already behind the ball coming into week 5. If we're playing that game, if we're playing the whole, you know, wait until week 4. You know what I'm saying? We're already 4 games behind. We're going to mess around, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to mess around with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, don't think I'm talking bad about whoever feels that way. But if we're taking that, you know, and if the players in the room are, they're giving us 4 weeks to chill. We're going to mess around and be 1-3. Then what? Is that playoffs? Does that put a lot of pressure on us? Because within those, how many games? 4 games. Within those 4 games, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? All those teams are in our conference. And you're telling us at this point that the only tiebreaker that we have, well, we play the Broncos again, but the only tiebreaker at this moment that we have is against the Broncos. How is that going to help us in week 16? How is that going to help us in week 15 when, okay, we need to win a couple of games and because we handled, you know what I'm saying? Because we handled the Broncos. You see how silly that sounds? Oh, because we handled the Broncos, you know, we got that wild card spot. As horrible as as horrible as the Broncos are playing now, you really think that's going to be one of those tiebreakers that we're going to need to push our way into the playoffs? I'll wait. We got to start and get off the ground running, yo. I can't stress that enough. I'm standing on my record prediction. If we turn it around, we can go 10-6. But worst case, your 10 is turning into a 6, huh? I'm on your wavelength, Milk. I said on paper, and it's on record, that I believe this team will be 10-7. This was before preseason. This was before, you know what I'm saying? I said 10-7. And I'm keeping that same energy. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. And we shall see. We shall see. Kuka, to be honest with you, I agree with you, dog. I agree with you. Because even with like what I said, if I was in Vegas and I had to put, they was like, hey, you got $100 and you gotta bet these 3 games. What you got? If you get one wrong, you ain't getting anything. I would have said 2-1. Losing to the Bills. But the way that the Bills were playing, they were beatable. If we played to our abilities. If we played to our abilities, that Kukev, that is a possibility. That is a serious possibility. Now, I'm not saying, oh, like some of these guys, oh, we gonna blow out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we about to blow out. Nah, dog. Nah. Quit playing with you. Quit playing with yourself and quit playing with somebody else. Okay? Blowout ain't gonna happen. But we have the chance, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe this. I think we could have beat the Bills if we were just doing. That's why they have that phrase as paper champs. Because I think we could have beat the Bills. I really think we could have beat the Bills if everybody was just doing what they are capable of doing. But right now, they're not as a team doing that. Bial, good to see you. Blessings to you. Okay, so we got some ones. I see a 1 from Alfredo. This was the question. Which game hurt the most? You know what I'm saying? I said the Bills is a 0. And the Steelers you know, is a 1. And Alfredo said the Steelers game was the one that was harder, you know what I'm saying, to take. Hey, right? Hey, look, I ain't trying to put no drama out there, but yeah, someone tried to call me a Chief fan. I was like, y'all is tripping for real. Bial says Steelers. Navy said the Steelers. Kuket said both. Okay. Hey, you know, Pittsburgh was beatable. But when you F around, you find out. And we found out. D-Minute says Steelers. Let me see. Yeah. That part, Jason, we had a chance. And you know what? It's one of those things, you know, we all sit back and watch the game. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all get into it. We all get active. You know what I'm saying? And we know, like, damn, we need to score right now. If we don't score right now, it's about to go bad. And well, at least I do. I don't know if you guys get that feeling. I don't know if you guys get that, you know what I'm saying, that vibe. But I can sit and watch a game and I'm like, dude, if we don't put up, like, and it's not even that we got to put a touchdown, but even if we do, like, if we kick a field goal, right? Like, okay, damn, we need to put up a point. We need to put up some points right here. If we don't put any points right here, yeah, it's going to be bad. And then if the other team, like, when I get that feeling and then the other team scores, I'm like, damn, here we go. You know what I'm saying? But to what Jason is saying, we all had a chance in winning those games. Even in the blowout, situation, we had a chance to stay in that game. Playoffs? Hey, not the way we playing. But those are my eyesights, you guys. You know what I'm saying? That is my standard. That is where I'm at. That's where my eyesights are. So when I'm talking to you guys about how we're playing and, you know, what I expect from this team, those are my eyesights. You know what, Navy? I think you know, you said I hope JJ gets the rust off. You know what I'm saying? There's something, and I'm gonna say there's something in the water. It's not just JJ, but it's also this O line. And I don't know what it is. It's still a mystery to me. I'm still trying to figure that part out. But they need to get that squared away. They need to get that squared away. McDaniels, Not going anywhere. Ah, dang. Hey, I think the issue is that we should have invested in a quarterback earlier than Aiden O'Connell. But you know, there's a whole bunch of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, right? And McDaniels, I got an issue with him not making adjustments. I have an issue with him. Some of his play calling, some of the stuff that he's allowing these players to do, you know, I don't respect it. And if I don't respect it, what do you think these players are doing? Something to really think about, yo. Something to really think about. What are these players? He just, and this is a huge thing. He just told the best side of the ball, I don't trust you in this last game. How do you think that went in the locker room? Him trotting out Daniel Carson, even though Daniel Carson is money, but his lack of confidence in the best side of the ball, because I don't think anybody in here, if you say defense is the best side of the ball, do yourself a favor and subscribe, click the notification bell, and click the like button, because I'm about to you about to up your football game. Okay. Everybody knows that our offense is the best side of the ball. And he went away and pulled the ball away from our best side of the ball. And I love, ladies and gentlemen, I am a advocate. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody clips this. I am an advocate for Hondo Carpenter. I love Hondo Carpenter's content. Hopefully one day me and him can link up and do a live or something like that together and talk Raider football. But Hondo came in and said, you got the third most on your offense, and you went away from that and got your quarterback, and you went away from that. That's that. Wait, let me. Nah, that got the glare. There it go. Y'all know what that is. Yeah, that's a side eye emoji. That's my. I can't do the side eye emoji while I'm live. So that's the. Really, dog? Really? And I don't know how that's going to play in the future. We're kind of seeing a little bit of it now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to what DA said, and I'm going to talk about this even more on Thursday, with this right here, ladies and gentlemen. the 2-for-1 Nation podcast. We will be live on Thursday. Me and Eric from the SC Experience. Don't y'all like this little thumbnail? Don't it look nice? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of look good in that jacket. Anyway, but there's gonna be some, and I don't know where, how it's gonna roll out and how it's gonna get down. Raider Chaos, good to see you. But stay tuned, because I don't think this is the end of DA talking and Max Crosby and the guys that really stir the drink for this team. Hey, blind optimism. Alfredo said blind optimism had us 0-3. And what happened to that? 6 wins, a benched starting quarterback, and no playoffs. Navy, that is a good assessment there. It's easy to blame the players because you can say, oh, I ain't got my guys. Oh, we ain't whatever, right? But that second year, when you get your guys, like Jason said, it needs to be, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a jump. Or there should be a jump. Yeah, I said that, Milka Beasley, but that's the issue. We shouldn't be waiting until week 5. That means we and if we're waiting, that means we're losing too. Right? So you're coming out of week 5 with a losing record. That don't do good with your overall record at the end of the year. Especially when we have a team that we can't afford to play around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it, and here I go, somebody will say I'm a Chief fan, but we can't be like the Chiefs where we start off slow and then they do a massive, 8-game run. Like, we don't have that team. So we got to knock off the games. Of course, we got to play the schedule, right? So we need to be competitive in the games that honestly we're supposed to lose. But we're supposed to beat the teams that we're supposed to win. And if that's the scenario, if we take that mindset, we should be 2-1, if not 3-0 at this point. Hey, Raider Chaos, do we give Do we give Jimmy G? I'm gonna read it somewhere else. Do we give Jimmy G another try if he's healthy? Look, we better, because we ain't got no choice. We have no choice right now. Who's gonna come behind? Who's gonna come in and I know people are gonna say AOC, but who's gonna come in and play better than Jimmy G at this point? So we have no choice. Like I said, I would love for him to start upon injury, because I don't trust Hoyer. I really don't.
Hey, boo.
Shout out to Michael Guerrero. Good to see you. I will say this too. Hey, good to see you, Ben. I hope all is well. Blessings to you. Thank you. I will say this, that there is, as much as we're talking about the bad, there actually was some good. And if you watch my video on who ate the brown crackers for week 3, you'll see a surprise. And I'll leave it as that, because I want you guys to go check out my video. But there is a surprise on who I identified as who ate the brown crackers. Because he did eat the brown crackers. And yeah, that's a positive for us. Hopefully Patrick Graham, I'm not trying to give you who the name is, but hopefully Patrick Graham uses him more often. And I called it, I forgot what live it was, but I said they need to use him and another guy, especially on our D-line, because they got to figure out what we're going to do with our D-line. We're not getting pass rush, and now they're trying to, what the issue is defensively, our D-line is not getting much pressure on the D-line, and so now they're trying to manufacture pressure from other places, which means that you're taking, by you blitzing, that means you're taking something away on the back end, and we're getting killed. Last play of the game, I don't know why he blitzed on the 3rd and 5. I'm still trying to understand that. Or 3rd and short. I think it was either a 3rd and 5 or a 3rd and 3 or something like that. But taking away somebody from our coverage ain't helping either. And And I know that all of us were on Patrick Graham because he doesn't blitz enough or whatever the situation may be. But it that means we're to add this, you got to take away from here. You get what I'm saying? And right now, we're in a tough situation. They have to find the right personnel, and I think they might have to find even a different, system in which they handle the line. Because that is not good for us. Any quarterback that's worth worth a grain of salt is going to threat us when that happens. Pyro, good to see you. Blessings to you. Hey, but I thought Jimmy G was our quarterback. I thought it was in Jimmy we trust. Why? Oh, well, I mean, since he's out, right? That part, ladies and gentlemen. And, like I said, it goes to what I was saying earlier was like, our offense is the best side of the ball. And you went away from our strength to rely on our weakness. And you're right. There is 14 games left. But playing like this, it's going to be a long season. Hey, make sure you hit the like button. Why? Because I like you. And if you have not, quit playing with yourself. Subscribe. Yeah, and that's another thing that I've been saying is we're about to get into, we needed to handle the games early because that back end, there's like what I call, and I identified it as murder row. And there's a string of games. Well, some of it's changed a little bit. Because one of the games, I believe it was the Jets. But there's a string of games that we can not go on a winning streak, but we can actually be going on a serious straight losing streak. And that's why it was important for us to knock out. That's why it goes to that mentality, like I was saying, is we got to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat and be competitive in the teams that we're not supposed to beat. Because if you're competitive in the teams that you're not supposed to beat, you still got a chance. And that's why I say, even though I identified the Bills as a team that we were going to lose to, we still had a chance. Because if you keep a game close and things come together where, 2 minutes left on the clock and the ball's in your hands, you know what I'm saying? And it's your job to march down the field. Then, yeah, look, I believe in our team that we can be able to do that. I believe in the team that we can march down the field. You know what I'm saying? When everything is on the clock, everything's on the, you know what I'm saying? As crazy as McDaniels might be or whatever, I still have that faith as a fan that we are able to do that. And you have a chance of putting points on the board. I believe in Daniel Carson's leg, all of that. You know what I'm saying? If it's like we just need to get 3 points and win the game, like whatever the situation may be. But if you don't keep those games that we're supposed to lose close, then obviously you lose your chance. So that's the mentality that we have to have. We have to beat the teams that we know that we can beat, and then be competitive in the games that, you know, statistically or analytically they say that we're supposed to lose. Because we're not the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if we were the best in the league, then whatever, we'll just handle whatever whoever we need to handle. But you got to knock off the games that we're supposed to knock off. And even if you knock off the games that you're supposed to knock off, that still leaves you to be a respectable, you know what I'm saying, respectable team at the end of the season. If you go back and watch the record, well, obviously the record that we had last year, but if you go back and look at the schedule that we had last year, and then you go and say, yeah, we should have beat that team. We should have beat that team. We should have beat that team. Like not just on paper. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, you know, we got blew out by the Saints and whatever. But when you look at it on paper, like, I think we all identified that we were going to sweep the Donkeys. We all knew we were going to beat X, Y, and Z, right? So when you start adding up those games, that record is not really that bad. And if you do that, like say if there's 7 games that we know that we should win, right? And we win those. But then we stay competitive in the other 10 games, right? If we stay competitive in those games, what, we might get 4 more, 3 more. So now our record is 10 to 12 games winning. Doesn't that look like a good record? So we got to have that type of mindset, you guys. And I said that last night. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. I said it was just like the Chargers game. Two different quarterbacks, same result. I'm gonna leave that up there, because I said that last night. I said that last night. You know, and we gotta be better. We gotta be better. That is a possibility. And if we do that, Mike, there's still hope for a positive season moving forward. But that they always talk about the first quarter, you know what I'm saying? And it used to be, 16 games, and that's why they called it the first quarter, because the first quarter would be the first 4 games, right? That first quarter is key, and to go 2-2, to go, even, that's still a win. Kind of like gambling, right? Either, you don't want to lose, but if you break even, hey, that's like a win. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody wants to gain, right? But if you just break even, like you I'm here playing slots, and all I got, I set little $100 aside, to have a little fun, and you break even. You didn't lose anything, but you had a good time. Pulling the machine, like, it's a win. So we got to work hard to make sure that we are 2-2. James Purple, good to see you. Lakers in 5, you guys. If you guys are Lakers fans, go to Lakers in 5. It's a really good channel. They go over there and they talk, you know what I'm saying, like open panel discussion. He goes live. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Go over to my guy of Lakers in 5. Really good guy. And blessings to you. Thanks for showing up. And doing what you do. But all Laker fans, because we do got Lakers in the Raider Nation. So definitely go over to my guy at Lakers in 5. And now people want to blow up my phone, right? Like, don't you see that I'm live? No, it's like they don't see I'm live. But yeah, Lakers in 5. Good to see you. My boo shout out James. If you guys have not, please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Click the notification bell so you're notified. Also, you guys click the like button because I like you. If you guys are interested in being a donor, all you have to do is put the exclamation point DON in the chat, and the link shall pop up for you to be a donor. Also, if you're interested in financially being a blessing to the channel, there's a few ways that you can do that. It's actually screaming across the screen there, Venmo and Cash App. And again, that the money that is put there goes back into the channel. Yeah, because there's a few items on my wish list that I'm hoping to get for the channel. NorCal Raider Jesse. Hoyer's a vet. Put some respect on his name. Hey, look. I don't like Hoyer. Okay, that senior citizen. Hey, you seen what happened to him last time? And that was preseason. You seen what happened to him last time, dog. See how he get down when the bullets really start flying. You must be on something, dog. You must be. Raider Romeo, good to see you. Hey, that's right. Hit the like button because I like you. And if you guys can also, and go back to all my videos and just like spam the like button. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't hit the like button on that video, go ahead and hit it, because guess what? I like you. And if you guys, I try to do my best. If you guys comment on any of my videos, I try to go back and, heart it, you know what I'm saying? So you guys know that I saw and that I appreciate it. Because I do. I appreciate all the chats, even after, you know what I'm saying, after the live or after the video. I appreciate all of that. And I really do enjoy seeing some of that. That some of you guys are getting active in that. So thank you guys for doing that. Hey, look, hey, I'm trying to ask that question myself. All eyes. I'm trying to I'm trying to find out, where are those people, where were those people that said Jimmy is a winner? Where are they? Where are they? I'm trying to find them. If you guys can help me, help me find those people that said, Jimmy is a winner. Let me know. I'm trying to check on them. I want to make sure they're okay. If you guys have not watched my video, The Deep Ball Matters, I keep saying that because I dropped that video, and of course I was spitting my truth, but it seems like, week by week, the things I say in that video, it seems even more true as days go by. Navy Vet said, as a team, we were not balanced. Yep. It's either the offensive side shows up and defense shows. Yeah, and that's going to happen. I look at all, all the NFL, and there's some days that the offense is on and the defense ain't. It's very rare when you see, it happens sometimes, but it's very rare when you see a team that has their offense really on and their defense really on. But we just gotta do better in on both sides of the ball. And these coaches, these coaches need to get to a place of setting a standard and not moving the bar, or what I call, like some of these guys out here, moving the goalpost. You can't move the goalpost. The standard has to be the standard. And whatever they identify the standard to be, right? And I hope that it comes from the coaches, but it also comes from our captains. And unfortunately, what I'm seeing is that our captains are also frustrated. So, because our captains are frustrated, they're not pulling, the others along. And as leaders, that's part of your job, is to, whatever area is lacking, you say, hey, come on, let's go, pick it up. Well, if you're frustrated, you're not going to have that mentality of, hey, pick it up, 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 right? And that's what we're running into. I believe. And that's why I said stay tuned for, stay tuned for, you know, the other rumblings from other players. I think we need Belichick, but we don't need Gronk. We need Belichick's defense. Because if Belichick was here, you know, running this defense, we wouldn't be having the issues that we got. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother discussion in live. Nightbot is in here doing its thing, telling y'all to subscribe. All eyes on G. I don't think I said blessings to you. I hope all is well. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you and all that you do. There goes the link for Lakers in 5. Those that are Lakers fans or want to go check that out, go ahead and check that out. D-Man has dropped the link to my video, Deep Ball Matters. Go ahead and check that out. Hit the like button because I like you. I do all of this because of the like and love that I have for you guys and the nation. I definitely appreciate everything that you guys do. And continue to support. Please continue to support as I grow and as I, go forward. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of ideas that I have for this channel. There's a lot of things I want to do. And I need your guys' help. And you can help me in multiple ways. Of course, subscribe, click the notification bell, like all my videos, and share. And then also financially, you guys can definitely bless me in that for the channel. Okay. If the coaches don't believe in the players, how can the players? Yep. And I said that, Navy. There's something rumbling in the locker room. There has to be. For us to be this good on paper and it not showing up on the field. Most definitely. And you guys know, I got to give y'all the good word. Good word is a positive word, a phrase, or a thought. And I do this every live. And I thank you guys for allowing for me to pour positivity in your life and give you guys encouragement and motivation to live your life to the fullest and to the best of your abilities. But to my good word today is don't allow life's loss to dictate your future. Don't allow life's loss to dictate your future. Which means in life we win, in life we lose. But that does not define the future that is bright for you. Sometimes we allow certain things that's really out of our control to dictate our week. Sometimes we allow things that are out of our hands to manipulate our lifestyle, how we move and how we act. And when we allow things that we can't control to have power over us, that is when we are not shining our brightest. So don't allow lives lost to dictate your future. Again, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for showing up. Remember, ask Twuan. You know what I'm saying? Send me on IG or send me a comment or question with hashtag Ask Twuan, and I will do a video. And it could be a regular related question or a life related question. I'm here for all of that. So definitely send that to me. Also, you guys, if you guys need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twuan, Twuan, Twuan. Your business is between me, you, and the Lord. I don't put your business out there in the street. You ain't got to worry about me running to another show talking about your business because that's personal business, and I keep it personal between me, you, and the Lord. So hit me up on IG if you need someone to talk to. If you need some prayer on a certain situation, I'm here for that. Please continue to support the channel in the free ways and the other ways, right? So financially, you can help me, and you can also help me in the ways that are free. And click the like button. Why? Because I like you. Remember, you guys are a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else, and let's go.
Vamos Raiders! Go Raiders!
Y'all have a good day. Blessings, y'all.
What I'm low.
most of all, winning football games. Today is a day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Madden, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John can pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan, and a tribute to John Madden and Al Jacobs, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden family.